God. What time is it?
Almost 2. It's getting light already.
How late is the train? 2 hours. Oh. I can kick myself. Oh, what an idiot I am. Came all the way down here to greet him at the station, and I passed right out. Sat right down in this chair and fell asleep. Well, damn it, why didn't you wake me
I
up?
thought you'd left already. Oh, I think I hear them coming.
No, they have to get their luggage and so on. Lyubov Andreevna has lived abroad for 5 years. I wonder what she'll be like. Oh, she's a good person. Easygoing. Doesn't put on airs. Nice and simple. I remember when I was a boy at 15, my father, who's dead now, he ran a shop in town. He punched me right in the face. His fist. My nose bled like a faucet. Lyubov Andreevna, she was young then like you, with a tiny little waist. She brought me to the washroom here, right to the basin in this very room, the nursery. And she said, "Don't cry, little peasant. Heal before your wedding day." Little peasant. My father was a peasant, that's true. Here I am in a white vest and fancy shoes. Big in a parlor. Well, I'm rich now with lots of money, but if you stop and think and take a closer look, I'm still just a peasant through and through. I was reading this book and I didn't understand a word of it. Put me right to sleep.
The dogs didn't sleep at all last night. They know they're coming.
What's wrong with you, Dunyasha? You're so...
My hands are shaking. I'm going to faint.
You're too sensitive, Dunyasha. And all dressed up like a lady with your hair all done up? You shouldn't. Have to know your place.
Here. The gardener sent these. This says they're to go into the dining room.
Get me some cider.
Yes, sir.
There's a frost this morning. It's 3 degrees and the cherry trees are all in bloom. I don't approve of our weather. I just don't. Our weather can't make up its mind. And Yermolay Alexeyevich, let me tell you in addition that I bought myself these boots 2 days ago, and they, I venture to assure you, squeak in a perfectly unbearable manner. How exactly shall I lubricate them?
Shut up, you drive me nuts.
Something catastrophic happens to me every day. But I don't complain. I'm used to it. And I even smile. I shall now retire. There! You see, this is a perfect example. If I may say so, this is positively remarkable.
I have to tell you, Ermolai Alexeyevich, that Yumi Kodak has proposed to me.
Oh boy.
I don't know what to think. He's a shy boy, but sometimes when he starts talking, you can't understand a word he's saying. It's kind of romantic. But I can't understand it. I think I like him, or he's madly in love with me. But he's very unlucky. People tease him about it. They call him Captain Catastrophe.
I think they're coming.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm cold all over.
That's them, all right. Let's go greet them. She hasn't seen me in 5 years. I wonder what she'll be like.
I'm going to faint. I'm fainting. Dear
remember what room this is, Mama? The nursery.
It's very cold. My hands are numb. Your rooms, the white one and the lilac one, are just the same, Mama.
My dear nursery. Oh, you beautiful room. I used to sleep in here when I was little. And here I am, like a little girl again. No. And Varya is just the same, just like a nun. And I even recognized Dunyasha.
The train was 2 hours late. How do you like that? How's that for management?
My dog eats nuts.
Oh. Imagine that!
I didn't get any sleep for 4 nights on this trip. Now I'm frozen.
You went away during Lent when it was snowing and cold, but still, darling, I waited so long for you, my pride and joy. I have to tell you right away, I can't wait another minute.
What is it this time?
The bookkeeper, Yippee Kodak, proposed to me after Easter.
It's always the same with you. I think I lost my hair.
I don't know what to think. He loves me. He loves me so much.
My room, my windows. It's as if I'd never left. I'm home. Tomorrow, I think I'll go run through the orchard. Only I could get some sleep.
Peter Sergeyevich arrived 2 days ago.
Peter?
He sleeps in the bathhouse. He practically lives there. I'm afraid, he says, of being a bother. I wanted to wake him, but Barbara Mikhailovna told me not to. Don't wake him up, she said. Coffee quick. Mama wants coffee right away. Well, you're home. Thank God you're back. Oh, my darling's back. My pretty one's back.
I had an awful time.
Oh, I can imagine.
We went away in Holy Week. It was cold then. Charlotta talked the whole way and kept doing these magic tricks. Why did you saddle me with Charlotta?
You couldn't go alone, dear, not at 17.
We went to Paris. It was cold and snowing. My French is terrible. Mama lives on the 5th floor. I come in and I find her with a bunch of Frenchmen, some women, a priest with an old prayer book, and everything reeks of tobacco. So very unpleasant. I felt so sorry for Mama. So sorry that I took her head in my arms and I hugged her and I wouldn't let her go. And then Mama started hugging me and crying.
Stop telling me.
She sold her home near Montauk. She's got nothing left. Nothing. And I haven't to Kodak left either. We barely managed to get here. We had dinner at the station. She wanted all of the expensive things. Tipped each waiter a ruble. Charlotta's just the same. And Yasha wants his share too. You know, we brought him here. He's Mama's valet now.
I saw him, the weasel.
Well, how's everything? Has the interest been paid?
Not much chance of that.
Oh, God.
The estate will be sold in August.
Oh, God.
Oh, how I'd like to let him have it!
Varya, has he proposed to you? But he loves you. Why don't you make up your minds? What are you waiting for?
I don't think anything will come of it. He's a busy man. He has no time for me. He doesn't seem to know I exist. God knows it hurts to even see him. But everybody talks about our wedding. Everybody congratulates me, and there's nothing to it. It's all like a dream. Oh, you've got a new brooch like a bumblebee.
Mama bought it. In Paris, I went up in a balloon.
My darling's back. My pretty one's come back. I work all day long, and I daydream all the time. If only you could marry a rich man, then I could relax. I would go on a pilgrimage to Kiev, to Moscow, and so on, from one holy place to another. Oh, I'd walk and walk. That would be paradise.
The birds are singing in the orchard.
What time is it? It must be close to 3. Time you went to sleep, darling. Yes, that would be paradise.
May I pass through here? Yasha! I hardly recognized you. But you have changed while you were abroad.
Who might you be?
When you left, I was only this high. I'm Dunyasha, the daughter of Theodore Kazoyada. You don't remember.
Right for the plucking.
Damn.
Now what?
I broke a saucer.
But it's supposed to bring good luck. We should warn Mama that Peter's here.
I told them not to wake him.
My father died 6 years ago, and just 6 months later, my brother Grisha drowned in the river, and only a boy of 7. Mama couldn't bear it. She left without looking back, and I understand her so well. She only knew. And Peter Trofimov was Grisha's tutor. He's my reminder.
The mistress will be served in here. Is the coffee ready? Girl, where's the cream?
Oh my God!
Okay, got it. Now that they're back from Paris, we'll see how. Oh, the old master went to Paris once. In a horse-drawn carriage.
Fierce, what are you talking about?
I beg your pardon. My mistress has returned. I have lived to see her. Now, I can die.
How does it go? Red into the corner. Bank shot to the center.
Right into the pocket. Once upon a time, you and I both slept in this very room. And now I'm 51, strange as it may seem.
Yes, time flies.
To whom?
Time. I mean, it flies by.
It smells like patchouli in here.
I'm going to sleep. Oh, good night. Mama dear.
My precious little princess. Glad to be home. I can't get over it.
Good night, Uncle Dear.
God bless you. You look just like your mother. At that age, you were just the same, Lupa.
She's exhausted.
That is a long trip, that's for sure.
Well, gentlemen, it's almost 3. Time to go.
You are just the same, Varia. I'll drink my coffee, then we'll all go. Thank you, dear. I've become addicted to coffee. I drink it day and night. Thank you, dear old man.
All the luggage was brought in.
Am I really sitting here? I want to dance around and clap my hands. But what if I'm dreaming? God knows I love my own country. I love it deeply. I couldn't look out the window on the train. I cried so much. But now, I must drink my coffee. Oh, thank you, Fierce. Thank you, dear old man. I'm so glad you're still alive.
Day before yesterday.
He's almost deaf.
I was leaving for a car call from the 5 o'clock train. It's so annoying. I was going to stay here and talk to you and see you. You're just as lovely as ever.
No, even more lovely. What was it? Lost my cart on all 4 wheels, lost my heart head over heels.
Your brother Leo Andreevich thinks I'm a vulgar, money-grubbing peasant. I don't care. Let him talk. I just want you to believe in me the way you used to. The way your amazing, heartbreaking eyes used to look at me. My God, my father was your grandfather's slave, and your father's too, but you alone did so much for me back in the day, I'd forgotten all that. I love you like family. More than that, I had to...
Still, I'm in no condition. I'll never survive this happiness. Laugh at me, I know. I'm ridiculous. My dear little bookcase. My sweet little table.
Nanny died while you were gone.
Yes, bless her soul, I got your letter.
Anastasi died too. Cross-eyed Petrushka Kosoy left us for a job in town with the commissioner of police.
Oh, my daughter Desheka said so.
I want to tell you some good news. It'll make you very happy. I have to leave in a minute. So I don't have much time, but I can say in 2 or 3 words. As you know, your cherry orchard is to be sold to pay your debts. And the auction is set for August 22nd. But don't worry, my lady. Rest easy. There's a way out. Here's my plan. Please pay attention. Now, your estate is only 13 miles from town, and the railroad runs right alongside it. And if the orchard and the land down by the river were broken up into building lots and rented for summer cottages, you would make an income of at least 25,000 rubles a year.
Excuse me, that's crazy talk.
I don't understand you at all, Ermolai Alexeyevich.
Well, you would get at least 25 rubles a year from the tenants for each lot. And if you advertise now, I bet you won't have a single vacant plot left by the fall. They'll all go. Congratulations, you're saved. Wonderful location, deep river. Only, of course, we have to set things straight and clear the land. For example, we'll have to tear down all the old buildings, like this house, which isn't of use to anybody anymore. And you'll have to cut down the old cherry orchard.
Cut it down? Excuse me, my dear man, but you don't understand anything at all. If there's one thing in the entire province that's remarkable or interesting, it's our cherry orchard.
The only thing remarkable about the cherry orchard is that it's very large. The cherries only grow once every 2 years, and then you can't get rid of them. Nobody buys them.
This orchard is mentioned in the encyclopedia.
If we don't decide on something and put a plan into motion now, then on August 22nd, both the cherry orchard and the entire estate will be sold at auction. Make up your minds. There's no other way out, I promise you. Absolutely none.
In the old days, 40, 50 years back, they used to, the cherries were dried, soaked, pickled, and made into jam. And then they...
Be quiet, Fairs.
And they took the dried cherries to Moscow and Kharkov by the wagon load. That brought in lots of money. Oh, and the dried cherries were so soft and juicy and sweet and tasty. They had a recipe that could...
Where is the recipe now?
Oh, it's forgotten. No one remembers.
What about Paris? How was it? Did you eat any frogs?
I ate crocodile.
Oh, imagine that!
Up until now in the country, it's only been the landowners and the peasants. But now the summer people have come. All towns, even small ones like this, are surrounded by summer cottages. And you can rest assured in 20 years' time, the vacationers will be everywhere. Now, right now, they just sit and drink their tea on the terrace, but someday maybe they'll learn to cultivate their plot of land. And then your orchard will be happy, rich, prosperous.
That's crazy talk!
There are 2 telegrams for you, Mama dear. Here they are.
They're from Paris.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with Paris.
Luba, do you know how old this bookcase is? Last week I pulled out the bottom drawer and saw a date burned into the wood. This bookcase was built exactly 100 years ago. How about that, eh? We could celebrate its centennial. It's an inanimate object, but any way you look at it, it's still a fine bookcase.
100 years, imagine that, huh?
Yes, it is something. My dear and venerated bookcase. I congratulate you on your existence, which for more than 100 years has served the glorious ideals of truth and justice. Your silent call to productive labor has not weakened in the course of a century. sustaining generations of our family, courage and faith in a better future, and nurturing within us the goals of decency, social conscience.
Okay.
You're just the same, Leon.
Off the cue ball into the corner.
Well, I've got to get going.
Maybe you'll take your pills now.
Oh, now, dear lady, you shouldn't take medicine. It does neither harm nor good. Give it here, dear lady.
There we go.
You've gone crazy.
I took all the pills.
What a glutton.
His Excellency stayed with us over Easter and ate half a bucket of pickles.
What's he talking about?
He's been mumbling like that for 3 years. We're used to it now.
Senility.
Excuse me, Charlotte Ivanovna. Haven't had a chance to welcome you back.
If I let you kiss my hand, you'll be after my elbow, then my shoulder.
This is my lucky day. Show us the trick, Charlotte Ivanovna.
Oh, yes, Charlotta, a trick.
Not a chance. I'm going to bed.
Well, I'll see you all in 3 weeks. Bye for now. Got to go. Be suing you. Be suing you. I don't want to go. If you think about the cottages and decide to do something, let me know. I'll send you $50,000 right away. Think about it seriously.
Go if you're going.
I'm going.
Crass peasant. Oh, pardon me. Varya's going to marry him. He's Varya's fiancé.
Don't talk so much, Uncle.
What's wrong, Varya? I'd be very happy for you. He's a good man.
To speak the honest truth, yeah, he's a worthy man, and my daughter Dashenka says, well, she says a lot of things. But still, dear madam, if you could but lend me 240 rubles to pay the interest on the mortgage tomorrow.
We have nothing.
I really don't have any money.
Oh, it'll turn up. I never lose hope. I used to think everything's lost now. I'm a dead man. When, lo and behold, the railroad passed through my land and they paid me for it. And something else will turn up again soon. If not today, then tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe the Schenkel will win 200,000 rubles. She bought a lottery ticket.
The coffee's all gone. We can go to bed now.
You're wearing the wrong trousers again. Look at. What am I going to do with you? I tell you, lay them out.
Anya's asleep.
Oh.
The sun's up already. It isn't cold. Look, Mama, what beautiful trees. And the air. The starlings are singing.
The orchard is completely white. You didn't forget. There's that long avenue that runs very straight as an arrow. It shines on moonlit nights. You remember, Yuba? You didn't forget.
Oh, my childhood. The days of my innocence. I used to sleep in this nursery. I used to look out from here into the orchard. Happiness used to wake with me every morning. And in those days, the orchard was just the same. Nothing has changed. All white. Oh, my orchard! After the dark autumn and the cold winter, you are young again, full of happiness. The heavenly angels have never left you. If only this terrible weight could be lifted from my chest, from my shoulders. If only I could forget my past.
And the orchard is to be sold to pay off our debt, strange as it may seem.
Look. Look! Our dear departed mother is walking in the orchard, dressed in white. There she is!
Where?
Heaven help you, Mama. There's nobody there. It was just my imagination. Over on the right, at that turn that leads towards the gazebo, a little white tree was bent over. It looked like a woman. What a marvelous orchard. White masses of blossoms, the blue sky.
Lyubov Andreevna? I'll just pay my respects and then I'll go. I was told to wait till morning, but I didn't have the patience.
This is Peter Trofimov.
Peter Trofimov? Grisha's former teacher. Have I changed so much?
There, Lyubov.
Oh, Peter, I told you to wait till tomorrow.
Grisha. My little boy. Grisha, my son.
What can we do, Mama? It's God's will.
There?
My little boy was lost. Drowned. Why? Why, my friend? Anya's asleep in there and I'm yelling, making so much noise, but... What happened, Peter? Why do you look so awful? What made you look so old?
An old woman on the train said I was a mangy-looking gent.
You were just a boy, a charming little student, and now you're losing your hair and you wear glasses. Are you really still a student?
I suppose I'll always be a student.
Let's go to bed. You look old now too, Leonie.
Oh, yes, we've got to go to bed. Oh, my God! Oh, I guess I'll stay here tonight. Oh, and if you please, my dear Lyubov Andreevna, tomorrow morning, bright and early, 240 rubles.
He never gives up.
240 rubles to pay the interest on the mortgage.
I really don't have any money, sweetie.
Oh, it's not too much. You know I can pay it back, dear lady.
Well, all right. I need to let him have it, Leonie.
I'll let him have it all right. Hold out your hand.
What can we do? Just give it to him. He needs it. He'll pay it back.
My sister hasn't outgrown the habit of throwing money away. Clear the area, you smell like a chicken coop.
You were just the same, Leonid Andreevich.
What was that? What did he say?
Your mother walked here from the village. She's been sitting in the servant's room since yesterday and wants to see you.
To hell with her.
Shame on you!
That's all I need. She could just as easily have come tomorrow.
Mama is just the same. She hasn't changed at all. If she had her way, she'd give everything away.
Yes. If there's any illness for which people offer many remedies, you may be sure that illness is incurable. I keep thinking. I strain my brain. I come up with many remedies, a great many. But it really means I don't have any at all. It would be nice to inherit a fortune from someone. Nice to marry our Anya to a rich man. Nice to go to Yaroslav and try my luck with our aunt, the countess. She's very, very rich.
If only God would help us.
Oh, stop whining. Auntie's very rich. She doesn't like us very much. First of all, my sister married a lawyer instead of a nobleman, married beneath her station, and behaved herself, well, you can't say she was virtuous. She's good and kind and sweet, and I love her very much, but no matter what excuse you make, you have to admit, she's immoral. You can feel it in her every move.
Anya's in the doorway.
Really? It's strange. There's something in my right eye. I don't see as well as I used to. And on Thursday at the district court...
Anya, why aren't you asleep? I can't sleep. I just can't.
Oh, my tiny one. My baby. You're not my niece. You're my angel. You mean everything to me. Believe me.
I believe you, Uncle dear. Everyone loves you and respects you. But Uncle dear, you must be quiet. Just be quiet. What were you saying just now about my mother? Your own sister? Why would you say those things?
Yes. Really, it was awful. Oh, God. God help me. And today I made a speech to the bookcase. It was so stupid. And it was only after I finished that I realized how stupid it was.
Yes, Uncle dear, you really should be quiet. Don't talk, that's all.
And if you be quiet, it will make things easier for you.
All right. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. Only, this is about business. On Thursday, I went to the district court, and a group of us got together and started talking about this and that and one thing and another, and now I think I can arrange a loan to pay off the interest to the bank.
Oh, if only God would help us.
I'll go on Tuesday and talk with them about it again. Stop whining. Your mother will talk to Low Pocket. He won't refuse her, of course. And when you're rested, you'll go to Yaroslav and your great aunt, the Countess. So you see, we'll have 3 irons in the fire. We'll be safe. We'll pay off the interest, I'm certain. I swear on my honor, on whatever you want, the estate will not be sold. I swear on my happiness. Here's my hand on it. Call me a worthless, dishonorable man if I let it go to auction. I swear on my soul.
Oh, Uncle, you're so clever.
I'm calm now. I'm calm. I'm happy.
Leonid Andreevich, have you no fear of God? When are you going to bed?
Right away. Go away, fears. I'll even undress myself tonight. How about that? Well, children, nighty-night. Details tomorrow, but now to sleep. I'm a man of the 80s. People don't think very highly of those years, but I can tell you I've suffered for my names. No wonder the peasants love me. You have to understand the peasants. You have to
Uncle, you're dirty again!
Leonid Andreevich!
I'm coming. Go to bed now. Off 2 cushions, across the middle, what a shot!
I'm calm now. I don't want to go to Yaroslav. I don't like my great aunt. But I'm calm now, thanks to Uncle.
I have to get some sleep. I'm going. Oh! Something unpleasant happened while you were away. Hey? There's nobody living in the old servants' room, as you know, except for the old servants. Little Yefim, Polya, Yevstigne. Oh, and Karp, too. Well, they started letting some tramps spend the night. I didn't say anything. Then I heard that they said that I had ordered them to be fed nothing but peas. From stinginess. And it was all Yevstigne's doing. All right, I thought, if that's how it is, just you wait. So, I call Yevstigne, and he comes trotting up. What's the matter with you? I said, Yevstigne, you old fool. Little Anya? She's asleep. Let's go, Betty. Bye. Come on. Come. Shh. She's asleep. Sleep. Come on, precious. Come.
My sunshine. My spring.